Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today I'd like to talk about three movies that I think you probably haven't heard of. And if you have, great. If you haven't, definitely go out and check these out. I really enjoy these movies. The reason I believe you probably haven't heard of them is because the highest grossing movie on this list was just under $50 million in the box office, and that was Logan Lucky. Logan Lucky stars Adam Driver, Daniel Craig, and Channing Tatum, who I'm not usually a fan of. But I actually really like him in this movie. Adam Driver and Channing Tatum are brothers who are trying to pull off a heist to get back at some people and, typical heist fashion. I think they pull the movie off really well. I think it's done better than most other heist films that I've seen. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a lot, but the Ocean's movies and the Ant-Man movies are the ones that come to mind mainly, and I prefer this one as a heist film. Really great, very amusing, really enjoy the movie. Go check it out. The second film that I'd like to talk about is a film starring Ewan McGregor and Emily Blunt, and that is Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. This is a great romantic comedy with some underlying tones of faith in there. Really like how this story develops, and I definitely have standards and things that I believe in, and at points I was rooting for Ewan McGregor's character, and even though I wouldn't necessarily agree with the direction that he was going, I think that the movie makes you question some things, and it's a good movie to evoke discussion. Anyway, Ewan McGregor's character is works for this magazine or fishing something or another. Whatever the situation is, he's really big into fishing, and he's asked by somebody high up to basically introduce salmon fishing into the Yemen, which is very difficult because it's a very dry, arid place, very hot, and salmon need to migrate to colder temperatures. So it doesn't really work out, and it's his journey in going through this and why it's really interesting. I'll let you discover the rest of the movie, but definitely go check it out. One of my favorite movies, Salmon Fishing in the Yemen. The last movie on this list is another comedy. This is more so a coming of age movie, and if you've seen Thor Ragnarok, which most likely you have, but I'm sure there's some of you out there that have not, this is the same director. So Taika Waititi, he's done quite a few other movies. I think this is the only one that I've seen of his other than Thor Ragnarok. And this stars Sam Neill and Julian Dennison, who is the kind of one of the protagonists in Deadpool 2. The big, large kid from New Zealand. That's Julian Dennison. Anyway, him and Sam Neill, who, by the way, is the guy from Jurassic Park. Like I said, this is a coming of age. Julian Dennison is this kid that can't find a foster home, can't stay in a foster home, kind of this rebellious type. And anyway, it's kind of this journey as they both progress and become fond of each other and really open up to each other. It's very amusing. It's well directed. I want to say it only made like 23 million in the US box office. Not very large by any standards at all. Nonetheless, a very, very great movie. I recommend it to anybody, and pretty much everybody that I've talked to about this movie has loved it. Definitely go out and check these movies out. If there are any movies that you think I missed, obviously I only did a list of 3. Didn't want to take too much of your time, but I would highly recommend going to check these out. If there are any movies you recommend for me, please put them in the comments below. If you do like what I'm doing here, please consider liking and even sharing and possibly even subscribing. And if you'd like to support me, head over to my Patreon, where you can support me at at as little as $1 a month. Can you believe it? Anyway, thanks again, guys, for joining me. I look forward to bringing you guys another video next time. Thanks. Bye.